What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Giants Franchise Week 16. And we're facing the Arizona Cardinals. But before we start, we're going to go ahead and check out the season stats, not only for my team, but for the rest of the league as well. And I just got back from San Diego, so it's going to be fun to see the layoff from how well I was playing before to how I might play now. There was also a title update today, so a lot of things were adjusted, including, like, you know, when I always complain when I throw a jump ball to a receiver and they don't go for it? That apparently has been fixed. We'll see. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, I just got back from San Diego, went to TwitchCon. Not really into the whole convention thing, honestly, but it was cool to see some of my YouTuber buddies. If you guys know Wheels of Fell, who does Madden, the Ant Ortiz, who does MLB rebuilds, Healy 6, TayX Core, Not the Expert, you guys probably know if you know my channel. And it was cool to meet some of you guys as well. There was someone who does YouTube videos at the airport, nice African-American gentleman. I'm culturally diverse. A nice African-American young man outside the bar. And then there was this cracker that walked up to me in one of the bars. What a honky, am I right? Anyway, stats and awards here. Cody Bailey, 3,900 yards. He will probably pass 4,000 unless injury strikes. Is he on pace for the rookie record? Well, we have 3 games to pass 4,400, which was or somewhere around that. Andrew Luck in his rookie year. I think he still holds it. Not quite sure Cody Bailey's going to hit that because sometimes he throws for like 150 yards in a game. Sometimes it's 200 plus. So it'll be close. 28 touchdowns, of course, 29 interceptions. About to go 30 for 30 like an ESPN doc. Saquon Barkley having a great year. 1,250 yards, right on the nose, 4.6 per carry, 8 touchdowns, averaging nearly 90 yards per game. He's only fumbled once, has 270 attempts. He's been getting the football a lot. I know there's constantly the crowd of run the ball. He's going to have 300 carries easily, and that is a lot of carries in 2022. Receiving, Nick Duval having a great year. Probably going to be in the conversation, at least for Offensive Rookie of the Year. These are fantastic numbers. Probably will go for over 100 catches for 12 or 1,300 yards and maybe double-digit touchdowns. You know, there is a crowd that's saying, oh, Odell's not involved enough. He might go for over 1,000 yards. Kadarius Toney, as a third option, maybe going for 700 plus or so, and maybe 7, 8, 9 touchdowns. It's a really good year for a third option. Then you have Larry Smith as well, Jaden Rhodes. Like, I think everyone's having a good year. I'm really comfortable with where the statistics are offensively and then defensively because I use Dontrell Cobb a lot. I'm going to try and mix it up more as we go through this series and this season. He's having an unbelievable year, leads the team in tackles. Although Kayvon Thibodeau, 23 tackles for loss, leads the team. A number of guys playing pretty well. Thibodeau, of course, our sack leader at nearly 15, 9 for Ojulari, and then a pretty big decline to the rookie Derek Cooper, who really hasn't even played all that much. Not really getting a ton from our interior defensive linemen. But it's been fun so far. 7 picks for Dontrell Cobb is a lot. 6 for Darnay Holmes. But the numbers overall are, I think, in a pretty good spot. I like the way the sliders are playing. And then quickly with the rest of the league, going to be a battle to see who leads the league in passing yards. Dak Prescott, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes all kind of right in that conversation, although things could change. Russell Wilson has a big lead in the passing touchdown department, only 9 interceptions. Herbert playing really well. Dak Prescott, Deshaun Watson, Jimmy Garoppolo, all with 33 plus touchdowns. Rushing, Derrick Henry does have the most yards this season. Saquon, not too far behind. And when you look at attempts, Saquon is second in the league. Touchdowns. Devin Singletary has 21. Josh Jacobs, 19. Joe Mixon, 19. Receiving, Cooper Kupp leads the league in yards, of course. Adam Thielen, Stephon Diggs, Justin Jefferson. Man, the Vikings are really throwing the football. Devontae Adams, Russell Gage with the Browns in behind. Nick Duval, first tight end in there. Then there's Travis Kelce, not too far behind. 12 touchdowns for Thielen, Keenan Allen, and Russell Gage. A number of different players with double digits already. So this is a really interesting year. It'll be interesting to see what these final numbers look like. Von Miller chasing down 20-plus sacks. TJ Watt probably right there as well. And it's not showing Kayvon Thibodeau, but he's near the top of the league. And then interceptions, a number of players with 7, including, of course, Dontrell Cobb. So a lot has changed with the title update. I'm really interested to see how this game's going to play. But we shall see. They've also changed it so the proper player displays here during the focus. I think, who's their quarterback? Kyler Murray. We're playing the Cardinals. I kind of just forgot who we're playing. I think contain quarterback scramble could be the move today. I don't know who this is, or maybe that's not fixed. We're going to go half pads and starters, and then offensive game plan. You know, I do like what throw deep does for us usually. So I think I'm going to keep, actually, let's do run outside. See if we can break a couple with Saquon today. That'd be nice. We'll do half pads for the offense as well. And then go ahead and start the training. A little bit of fatigue for some players. No injuries, though, on offense. And then defensively, kind of the same deal. But again, no injuries, thankfully. No upgrades is interesting. We'll go ahead and pop into the game. I've talked about the scouting a lot so far and some of the players that we might be targeting. Sean Murphy-Bunting on the Cardinals now. And that's going to be true going forward as well as we get closer to the offseason. We're in the home stretch right now. We're really, really close to the end of the season. We're making a playoff push. We really need to win every game if we're going to make the playoffs. Otherwise, we could definitely end up missing out, unfortunately. But we need to win, and then the focus on some of those draftable players will come more in the offseason. But we might take another look next week, maybe the week after that. But again, I think you guys pretty much know my thought process on that so far. I'm looking to add a couple of linebackers and potentially a safety or two. That's kind of the focus right now. But obviously, things will change in the draft. We don't have any idea where we're going to be picking right now because currently we and the Bears, we have the Bears pick, are both slated to make the playoffs. The Bears, I think, might still be undefeated. So it's going to be, again, interesting, as I always say, to see where things finish, how things shake out. And we just got to focus on winning games. I think just beat the Cardinals and then focus on the next team next week. We'll kick off first. Here's Kyler Murray, having an okay season. Not really a ton of touchdowns passing, but it's not a terrible number. Like if you were to finish with 25, that's about average, and he could be on pace for something similar. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Who is their running back? Does it say Baxter? We'll take a look at the offense here in a minute as Zach Ertz will catch it and go for about 10. Had a really good game the previous week. 8 for 94. Didn't find the end zone, though. The Cardinals have Kyler Murray, obviously, and Chris Baxter, the rookie running back, is 75 overall. I don't really remember him as a draftable prospect this past year, so I'm not really sure where he went to school. Ronald Jones in behind him, the former Texas Longhorn to USC transfer, Keontae Ingram. We'll throw up the hook of why not. Killed Oklahoma, by the way. Didn't get a chance to talk about that yet. 49-0. Loved it. I was tweeting about it. If you guys follow me, you probably saw it. DeAndre Hopkins, Rondale Moore, Marquise Hollywood Brown at receiver. A couple Oklahoma boys on this team. Zach Ertz at tight end, Trey McBride, of course. DJ Humphries, Justin Pugh, the former Giant, Ethan Pocic, Ike Boettger, butchered that one, and then the rookie Joe Fuller at right tackle. Left end is Rashard Lawrence. Jerry Tillery at the other end. We should be able to run the ball on these guys today. Matt Ioannidis, Jaquan Gibson. We got to be able to run the ball today. Andrew Van Ginkel at outside linebacker. Isaiah Simmons, David Collins up the middle. David Long Jr. I saw as well. Julian Okwara in there from the Lions. Their corners actually look improved. Byron Murphy Jr., Sean Murphy-Bunting, and Kevin King. No relation, by the way, I don't think. And then Marco Wilson. Free safety, Jalen Thompson. Of course, strong safety is Buda Baker. Murray looking to scramble already. We'll check it down. Cooper right there, but the pass is hauled in. 1st and 10 for Murray. Trying to take away some of these routes, and Murray will airmail a receiver. Maybe intentionally. I don't know, it would be a weird throwaway, but we had those routes covered pretty well with the athletic rookie linebacker. Another Oklahoma guy, Derek Cooper, as he'll play the run and show the rookie Baxter rookie on rookie crime. That is a huge hit. 2nd tackle on back-to-back plays there for Derek Cooper. He has the big hitter trait. He can lower the shoulder and lay the wood. Big hit there brings up 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals. See what Murray can do. We're going to send 4, and Murray will go deep. Jackson, great coverage, and incomplete. The intended receiver, Rondale Moore, can't even come close to it. Adoree Jackson all over him. Great coverage, great result, and the offense will take over. Cardinals really not doing a whole lot to start, as Larry Smith will call for a fair catch at the 25. Offense takes the field. We've seen the numbers from Cody Bailey, and we will start on offense, trying to get a little bit creative. Larry Smith will go slot left, try to run this play toward the wide side of the field. Kadarius Toney as a perimeter blocker. We're going to need him to do a whole lot for us. And these are some decent blocks. Saquon Barkley with a couple good ones, and then Larry Smith with good speed to turn that into a first down. Really thought we could have done a little bit more on that play. It's not a particularly bad play, obviously goes for a first down, but you just think with a couple of good blocks there, maybe we could have turned that into 20, 30 plus. Saquon will get his first carry of the game, break a tackle, lower the shoulder, and take a big shot. I think that was Buda Baker. But Saquon has been great for us down the stretch. That's a great run there. And we're going to continue this momentum on offense. 2nd and 2, throwing the slant. Odell Beckham Jr. cannot bring that pass in. It was a bit of a risky throw, for sure. Kind of surprised to see Odell not catch that, though, as we're going to run on 3rd and short. And when you have Saquon Barkley, why wouldn't you? First down. How about another run on 1st down? Saquon looking for space, and that's a decent run as well. 3 rushes for 23 yards already. And on 2nd and inches, this is where we go play action fake. They really want me to go RPO here. It's great in real life. So good in real life. I don't really like the way they work in the game. And no Saquon. Perfect time to hit him off play action. And just couldn't get the ball away. Jerry Tillery with the sack. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. Just kind of panicked there. The number one thing you can't do in that spot is, I guess, commit a turnover. But the number one thing you can't do is take a sack because you have such a convertible down and distance. Even if you throw it away, 3rd and inches, it's an easy run to Saquon when he comes back in. And instead, we just check down quickly as we're under pressure, complete it to Larry Smith. And I think on 4th and 2, we're going to trot out Wyatt Anthony for a 61-yard field goal with the wind, even though we're in a dome. It is open, though, retractable roof. But the rookie Wyatt Anthony has been so good. Does he continue? Of course he does. That might have been good for way longer than 61. Wyatt Anthony from the logo drills it. We're up 3-0. Blitzing with Cooper. Murray gets it out quickly. He took a shot from the rookie. And we're playing him more because he's playing really, really well when he's on the field. Have to reward that. Brings up 2nd and 10. Thought that might have been a delay, but Murray's going to go short to the flat. And it will bring up 3rd down and 1. Will they run the ball here to the rookie Baxter? Murray out of the gun. Will give and will not get it. Tay Crowder filling the lane beautifully, making the big hit. Baxter couldn't fall forward. And the Cardinals, for the 2nd time already, will punt. You know, already you can see Kyler Murray's afraid to really take a shot and move the ball down the field. They've thrown deep one time, and it was on 3rd and long. They were kind of, forced to. Other than that, we've seen a lot of checkdowns to the flat. And they really haven't been able to do a whole lot. As we're going to roll out here with Cody Bailey, and Vanilla Vic escapes for 6. No Saquon Barkley is a little bit concerning, as we're actually going to throw quickly for Nick Duval. We were running a screen, but we saw a blitz, thought we could take advantage of a matchup, and the pass was errant. But yeah, Barkley has not returned to the game. Definitely a little concerning. Brings up 3rd and 4. Don't love the options. Rolling out with Bailey. He does not have the legs. Unfortunately, going to get pushed out. Andrew Van Ginkel right there, and we will punt. Was looking for the tight ends. Might have been something open on the other side of the field, but just wasn't the read for me. And we end up punting as a result. The rookie Brock Cook, undrafted free agent, earned a spot with the team, earned a starting punting job, and does a decent job here, putting them at the 20. Stay blitzing. Oh, it's going to be a run. And we can't shed the blocks, but Thibodeau right there had a little bit of help from Julian Love as well. And that is a nice way to stop them for little to no gain. And as you can see here, the Cardinals just playing very conservatively. And it nearly hurt them there. That could have been intercepted by Adoree Jackson. But it's a lot of just short passes and runs so far. And they really haven't been all that effective. Is this a run? It is a run. Tay Crowder can't get there. It's going to be a first down for Baxter. We had a lane. Crowder just didn't quite have the speed. Tried to dive and get him and just could not. Coming up to the end of the first quarter, is this going to be a delay? It is. All over it was Ojulari, but he couldn't bring him down. Thibodeau and Dontrell Cobb combined to make the tackle. The Cardinals will lose a yard. And this offense that we thought was going to be a problem today with the mobility of Kyler Murray has proven to be no problem at all. They're almost too afraid to make a mistake, and that leads to mistakes sometimes. Kayvon Thibodeau in the backfield. He goes for 15 on the year with that half sack. Probably got it taken away from him. I think he could have done that on his own with the full sack. Instead, only gets half a sack, but I'm sure he's not complaining. Brings up 3rd and 20. As long as we can get closer to winning the game, that's what we really care about, obviously. And on 3rd and super long to start the second quarter, the Cardinals are in a really bad spot. Murray trying to scramble and will just throw it away. 4 for 8 for 27 yards. This offense has been putrid. And again, Saquon Barkley is not returning. No medical report, so we're just getting a fatigue glitch where Saquon's not going to play the entire game. So now we're without Saquon Barkley. We're going to have to rely on the number 2, Melvin Gordon. And when the blocks just kind of go away like that, not much you can do. I know about not hitting RT behind the line, right trigger, turbo, but sometimes the blocks just deteriorate anyway. 2nd and 12. I like Larry Smith there. Pass is not accurate. Couldn't hit him. In fact, that was almost a completion to the go route. But it brings up 3rd and 12. We'll see if anything gets open here. Hopefully something does. And that was open. Kadarius Toney coming across. We just couldn't get it to him. Isaiah Simmons bringing down Cody Bailey will force another punt. Not a very high-scoring game so far. I feel like we've kind of controlled things, but maybe that's just because the Cardinals haven't even moved the ball at all. Do they have a first down? Maybe they have one? I think they have one. It's been disgusting. Oh, no, they're running at Cooper. Shedding blocks is not a strength of his. There's another first down for Arizona, as they seem content to continue to try to run the ball. 6 rushes for 22 yards really isn't that bad. You wonder how their offense has been so terrible this game, as Baxter will get the give again and have a decent enough gain. 2nd and 6 for Murray. He'll throw over the middle and complete that one to Rondale Moore. Adoree Jackson in coverage. Has been good and bad today at times. That's a tough route to cover against a really, really quick receiver. And now Arizona starting to make me eat my words. They are knocking on the door of entering the red area here from the 33, what's called the green area. And now they're going to be into it. Down to the 19. Baxter with another good carry. And they are into the red area from the 19. 2nd and 2, really establishing the run. As we're going to have to get out to the flat there. Cooper and Adoree Jackson make the tackle. Brings up 1st and goal now into the low red zone for the Cardinals. See if they can convert. Hopefully not. We have 4 downs to make a stop. We'll see if they go for it. I would doubt it, and that's going to be a really good run up the middle. Try to make the tackle from the backside, and that is the worry. Where if you don't exactly have the speed to get there, you're going to give up a big carry in the run fill that you should have been in. And it brings up 2nd and goal from the 1. There is a flag. Ertz catches it for a touchdown. McKinney with not quite enough speed to get there. We're going to see if this is coming back. They're showing the left tackle, DJ Humphries. This is a hold. This is coming back, and the Giants defense catches a break. Going from 2nd and goal on the 1 to 2nd and goal from the 11. Very, very different scenario as we have 5 minutes to play here in the first half. It is a read option. Blocking was great. Murray fighting and brings the Cardinals back down to the 1-yard line. That's something we were worried about today was the quarterback scramble, but that wasn't even a scramble. That was read option. Quarterback run definitely hurting us that time, bringing it down to 3rd and goal, and they did it again. Kyler Murray, read option touchdown. Cardinals with the first TD of the game. One of those tough spots where with our backers, we had to commit to either the inside zone or, you know, of course, the quarterback keep, and just kind of forgot about, you know, Kyler Murray taking off on the zone read, even though we just saw it a play before. They were so effective running the ball to Baxter on that drive. You just forget that Murray can kill you on the ground, although I think any quarterback probably takes it into the end zone there. We're down 7-3. Offense got to step up. Looks like Saquon's coming back out here. But once again, Melvin Gordon is on the field, even though they showed Saquon. How do we fix that? I really think it's just a stamina bug, and it's a problem. But Melvin Gordon maybe going to be just as good. A nice gain. But yeah, Saquon's done for the game. This is such a stupid glitch. I hate it. Whenever they fix anything, they ruin 100 other different things. Thought this was already fixed. We're going to go deep down the field to the tight end, Duval, and he'll make the catch. Going from the 34 to the opposite 33. Great play by the rookie out of Stanford. Coming, back near the West Coast. Although I understand, it's not that close to Stanford. Gordon will take the carry. How many miles is it? Probably about 350, maybe 400, something like that. 2nd and 4. That's my GeoGuessr coming out to play. Melvin Gordon, nice gain. 1st and 10 from the 17, working off play action. We're going to throw the end zone. High point. Duval can't bring it down. See, the problem there is I high pointed and I really just wanted to precision pass toward the back pylon. Missed opportunity. Didn't do it. And it is 2nd and 10 from the 17. Again. High point. Odell Beckham Jr. didn't get the feet down. Come on, man. We can't challenge it because we're inside 2 minutes, but that's got to be a touchdown. I feel like that's a beautiful pass from Cody Bailey. I think it's a good decision to high point it over Byron Murphy. How does that left foot not get down? I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. Catches the ball here. Right foot comes down. The left foot just slides and hits the back part of the white. That's terribly annoying because I think we all know that should have been a touchdown. 3rd and 10. We're looking maybe at Larry Smith, or coming across the middle, it's Odell Beckham Jr. Didn't get the touchdown, but got us the 1st down after he should have scored the previous play. Brings up 1st and goal from the 3. We might want to slow it down a little bit. 1 minute and 25 seconds to play here in the 1st half. Play clock has us, about a 10-second difference, maybe a little bit less than that. And we want to bring this down a little bit. Don't want to give the Cardinals too much time to answer. Snapping at 1 second. Gordon going to get us a little bit closer. Probably could have scored a touchdown. But as funny as it is to say, it wasn't our ultimate goal there. Wanted to take some more time off the clock. And we're going to do exactly that. Now, the worry is now that we don't score, period. But I hope it doesn't come to that. Run up the middle. Gordon looking for space. Could not find space. And that is a bit of a problem. We're going to call a timeout. Did we just? Yeah, we just did. 3rd and goal. Gordon going to get it. We got decent blocks, but we got stuffed. Brings up 4th and goal from the 2. Final play of the 1st half here. Do we want our points? Or do we think we can bang it in from the 2-yard line? Tough call. It's just so tough to run sometimes when the defense knows you're going to run. We're going to opt to make it a 1-point game. I know that may be an unpopular decision, but you're at least getting points up on the board before the half. We get the football as well. It's better to come away with some points rather than no points. That is the final play of the 1st half. We are down by 1. Am I in play the moment somehow? You got to be kidding me, dude. How does play the moments happen? How did I get to play the moments? Oh my God, I'm sorry. We missed a pass to DeAndre Hopkins for 15, a 5-yard rush by the running back Baxter, and then Kyler Murray got sacked. Azeez Ojulari came away with it. So, I mean, you guys saw what happened probably. When I tried to do the tempo, I accidentally went into the Super Sim menu and somehow, I guess, accidentally clicked play the moments, and that's how the timeout happened. Didn't realize it, obviously. So, we do miss a play or two of the 2nd half, which is extremely odd. How is that out of reach? That is a Derek Cooper interception. Oh, my goodness. Would have been easy reads. All right, we'll get the football. Weird start to the second half. You know, so it can't all be perfect, and I guess we're going to return this. Dude, oh my God. If you switch on, it makes you return the kick. That's good info. Didn't know that. Hey, look who it is. Saquon back in the game. I forgot he existed. Over the middle. Odell Beckham Jr. It gets really dangerous with that play because the receiver's obviously open, but sometimes you get that animation where the defender reaches through the receiver to get the interception, which is just not something that would happen, just physically. And don't say the Malcolm Butler interception of the goal line. Very different play. Very different thing there. As we'll check down to Larry Smith, take the 4 yards. I'm worried about giving it to Saquon because I think 1 carry and he's going to be out of the game. Do we take a shot on 2nd and 5? They're blitzing. Perfect time to throw it to Barkley. There we go, Saquon. I really want to get him involved more as a receiver because he's so dynamic as a player, and obviously his receiving ability is part of what makes him so great as a player, is he can really do it all. And I feel like at times we really haven't been able to show that. In Season 2, I think we took advantage of it in Season 1. Maybe not so much in Season 2 as Barkley on 2nd and 9 going to check out of the game. That was my big concern. But we might take a shot on 2nd and 9. We'll see. I'm looking at Rhodes in the check down, then maybe come back to Odell. We're going to go to Rhodes. Jaden Rhodes gets us a few. And now it's 3rd and 4. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. 1, got very lucky that was a dropped interception. 2, it's classic what you guys say all the time, is I lock onto one receiver and then I just throw it. But I thought Nick Duval was going to be wide open here. I really did. Obviously, everybody was wide open. Maybe not Odell, but Kadarius Toney wide open. Larry Smith wide open, although he probably would have run over there. So I needed to throw that sooner than I did. We were under pressure. Needs to come out right. Bang. I need to hit one of these two. And it's a tick too late. As you can see, it's literally a tick too late. And it nearly gets intercepted. Because you can see when I try to throw it, it's right. Bang. Right? Looks super open. I see Kadarius Toney was just trying to pick up the first down. And this defender, of course, was lurking. I thought he was going to drop back, follow Odell. We avoid disaster narrowly. But we're going to have to punt from the 45. That is both very lucky and unlucky at the same time. Because I just didn't do what I needed to do there. If you're not on time, you're going to miss things. That ball needed to come out. It's a tick, though. It's a second too late. Not even a second. All right, low-scoring game here. We should have been able to score more points in this game. I know. We're down by 1 to the Cardinals right now. Not ideal. Incomplete. We're going to blitz, though. Do I trust myself in man coverage versus the running back with Julian Love? Oh, he's going to take off. That was a quarterback draw, and the football came out. It's still loose. Xavier McKinney picks it up. Was that a true fumble? I don't know. It looked like a designed quarterback draw, which is not really the worst against a blitz. Not really the worst, but worst case scenario there for the Cardinals. Looks like Kyler Murray coughed it up. And we're going to start with the football on the 16. Let's take another look, see what happened here. Should have been definitely QB draw. But we just had a great shed from Dexter Lawrence. This saves a ton of yards. Lawrence in there. Derek Cooper in there as well. I wonder who they're going to give credit for the fumble to, but that ball definitely out. And Derek Cooper gets credit for it. Well, good for him, man. Should have an interception in this game as well as we look to convert. First touchdown of the game. Here we go. Underneath, it's Kadarius Toney. He's got good wheels, but can't outrun Byron Murphy. Skylar Stiles, UDFA fullback, into the backfield. And he'll block for Melvin Gordon, who can't get past Jerry Tillery. Jerry Tillery is not that in run defense, man. He's just not. 3rd and 3. Have to see if anything gets open here. There's no Y button on the field. We're going to throw it away. I tried to hit Y. There's no Y. There's no Y receiver. We'll settle for another field goal. I just didn't see anything get open, man. 3rd field goal of the game. Wyatt Anthony 9. Cardinals 7. Everybody's favorite, Wyatt Anthony. I see the cult following in the comments. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, because he has games like this where we can't convert and he just carries the team. We've been sending a lot of man blitzes this game. I think it's worked out for the most part, and that's just really great closing speed from Julian Love. I think Murray had some options there, but again, a little bit too conservative. I know the football has to come out quickly against that blitz, but still. 3rd and 1. It is going to be a give to the tailback. Baxter picked up the first down. Julian Love right there. Good open field tackle, but just didn't come quickly enough. 1st and 10. Murray with another quarterback draw against the blitz. Joe Hayden is there. Gets a TFL. Unfortunately, no sack, as it was a designed run. But that brings up 2nd and long. It's a really nice play. And this has been a really short game, as there hasn't really been a ton of scoring. A lot of chewing the clock from both sides, as Murray will throw a crossbody and complete it to DeAndre Hopkins. Cooper was there, just not close enough. Heck of a play there by Kyler Murray. Don't even know how he was able to throw that, as he'll roll out to his right, throw crossbody for Hopkins again, and pick up a couple of yards. This is what they're going to do. Kyler Murray just going to scramble around, running full speed behind the line, throw a crossbody, and make plays. I mean, it's pretty realistic. He's doing it again. He's throwing crossbody. I left that route, and it's a mistake, because Hollywood Brown gets a bunch of yards in there. But as you can see, I mean, I probably should run with that. Maybe, but then I leave the middle of the field, which is my responsibility there with Derek Cooper. I just didn't work out. They had too much time. We need to get more pressure on the quarterback, as Murray facing pressure, and down he goes. It's Quincy Roche getting the quarterback sack. All right, Quincy. Doesn't really play a whole ton, but he's made a couple of plays for us this year, and that would be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Giants, a.k.a. Wyatt Anthony, 9. Cardinals, 7. Not a whole ton of yards for either team this game. It's been a bit of a snooze fest, not going to lie to you. And in this 4th quarter, we're going to look to defend the inside run. It's what's been hurting us. And if they want to do other things, that's fine. But I'm okay with it. As Murray going to throw crossbody toward the end zone, incomplete for DeAndre Hopkins, getting dangerous there. Living dangerously. 3rd and super long for the Cardinals offense. Looking to play good defense. Murray runs into a sack. It's Azeez Ojulari, 2.5 on the game. You wonder how many of those are Kyler Murray's fault. He just runs right into him. He was being blocked fairly effectively. And this has backed up the Cardinals to make this kind of a difficult field goal. It's a 50-yarder from middle of the field. Against the wind, though, but he drills it. Cardinals take the lead 10-9. Absolute slugfest so far. I need my offense to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Make a play. I know it's me. I'm groggy. I'm recording earlier than usual, and I'm rusty, okay? Give me a break. Larry Smith is going to get us back in the game. We don't need offense. All right, we need offense. Working off play action. Rolling out with Bailey, making the throw for Duval down the field, and Nick Duval got it. Baker misses on the dive, and it is a 72-yard touchdown for Nick Do-It-All Duval. Duval. Nick Duval. What a play. He can really do it all. Yeah, credit to the comments section for that one. Do-It-All Duval. He can beat you down the field, he can beat you short, he can run past you, he can run through you. What can't he do? Big time play. That's how you make a statement. Answer in a hurry. Awesome play. 2-point conversion. Odell Beckham Jr. uncovered it in the slot. That's a mistake. We're going to go up by a touchdown here, 17-10. 10 minutes to play here in the game. Defense. You played well all game. Finish the job. After a first down for the Cardinals from the 39, they have a fresh set of downs. Will be a Kyler Murray keeper, and he's got space. He's dangerous in the open field. Thankfully, Xavier McKinney wraps him up. Just QB power read there for the Cardinals. We got to be wary of that. If Kyler Murray keeps taking off, it's going to be a really big problem for us to solve, as Derek Cooper will bring down Murray in the backfield. Wasn't fooled for a second. Murray off play action. Cooper, heat-seeking missile right at the quarterback. That's electric speed. That's 4.4 speed for a linebacker. Closing in on Kyler Murray in a hurry. This little rhyme there. 3rd and 8. Let's continue to be great. Oh. Don't let me make an EP. No, obviously not. Oh, there's got to be a pick. Incomplete pass. Looks like the Cardinals will punt. Melvin Gordon. Okay. I mean, he's not Saquon. 8 rushes for 17 yards. Don't love that production. Wish we had a little bit more going on. But it's okay, I guess. You know, he's not our guy, as we're going to throw over the middle. It's Odell Beckham Jr., kind of a sidearm sling there from Cody Bailey. I don't know if we've seen that animation yet this year. Of course, it still is his rookie season, so maybe there are more surprises to be found out throughout his career. 3rd catch of the game for Odell. Work off play action. And we're going to throw deep. Nick Duval down the field. Couldn't get it to him. Man, he had a step, too. He had a step. Couldn't finish it. 2nd and 10. Get it to Larry. Oh, my goodness. Cody, please. Please. In my opinion, these are brutal back-to-back misses. 3rd and 10, and we're sacked. Needed to leave in Melvin Gordon to block. Isaiah Simmons again. They're just blitzing us now, and they said, hey, you know what? Cody Bailey, he can't throw the ball. So we're just gonna blitz him. He doesn't have that throw under pressure ability just yet. Yeah, the wind. That's right. We're giving the Cardinals a chance. It's really unfortunate because we know what can happen. All Madden, sometimes the CPU is just gonna come alive and make a play, and I am afraid to see what this 4th quarter is gonna look like. I really, really am. Starts off slow enough. No! Derek Cooper right there. Swats it away. Maybe would have had a pick 6. 3rd and 6. It's a big play for the Cardinals. And Dontrell Cobb just can't make a play on Zach Ertz, who loses the 1st down. What is he doing? Easy 1st down for the Cardinals, and they're going to punt as a result. Zach Ertz broke no fewer than 4 tackles on that play. Maybe it was, I think it was 4 or 5. And he just screwed his team over in the process. Oh my goodness. What are the Cardinals doing? What is Zach Ertz doing? We got to be able to run the ball here. 1st downs end the game. That was not good. 2nd and 7, we'll run the ball anyway. Gordon looking for space. Didn't really like that animation. He trucked on time, but I expected contact way earlier. It's 3rd and 4. Check down to Melvin Gordon. They didn't cover him out of the backfield. Let's go, Melvin. Good run. They forced us out of bounds, though, so they got a clock stop, at least. And the Texas legend, Deontay Foreman, will check into the game. Is 7 a retired number? I think it might be. Yeah, it's Mel Hine. I don't know how Deontay Foreman ended up getting it, so we'll change that after the game. We haven't seen him at all, so I didn't even know he was wearing number 7. As the Cardinals make a good stop there. They're going to save their 3 timeouts, force 3rd and long. And a 1st down doesn't end the game for us, but it puts us in a really good position to do so. Melvin Gordon going to stay in a block. We'll just read the field, see if somebody gets open. Nope. Under pressure, inaccurate. Maybe should have checked down. They only rushed 4. Wyatt Anthony from 67. Do we have the wind? We do. This would be an NFL record, and it would make it a 2-score game. Does Wyatt Anthony have the leg? We're going to go for it. The rookie out of Nebraska. We drafted him. We felt good about him. And now he's a chance to break a long-standing NFL record. I guess actually not that long-standing. 2 years now in game from Justin Tucker, the Texas legend. But Wyatt Anthony from deep, from 67, drills it. NFL record for the rookie. He's won us this game if we come out on top. His 4th field goal. This one, a record-setting 67-yarder to make it a 2-score game. And look at the reaction from Wyatt Anthony as it goes in. A record for the rookie. And he golf claps. He's been there before. He's a professional. He doesn't have to get too fancy. He thought about going crazy here. Thought about running. Boop. And then he's like, you know what? No. Golf clap. I've been here before. I'm a professional. I'm doing my job. What a beast, dude. And I'm sure this is going to be a touchback with the wind. Did Anthony just kick a field goal on the kickoff as well? He's just showing off. He's just showing off now. What a beast. Okay, 2 minutes. Aaron Robinson into the game. 2 minutes to stop the Cardinals from scoring twice. That's all we have to do. I say all. Throwing for Dontrell Cobb in coverage. It's incomplete. I don't know who the receiver was. I didn't get that number. Probably was Hollywood Brown or Rondo Moore. It looked like a tinier receiver on the crosser. Big hit from Cobb. Timeout, Arizona. They're going to need those. This game's over. Murray going to throw short. Dontrell Cobb right there. Zach Ertz, the intended receiver, brings up 4th and 5 for Arizona. Game very much on the line. And we're going to give them a real chance to get it here. We're going to send heat. We're going to send heat over the middle. Good play call. Thought they'd try to get a little bit more aggressive, but it was a good play call. Oh, no. Oh, what is that? It just, the slightest little weave there completely throws off the tackling. Regrettably, as John Simon's into the game, what is this unit on the field? We can't go full pads. Because I just got my second team on the field. It's just not good. Second, third team. I mean, John Simon, do you guys even know he was on the team? It's 21 or 20 to 16, 20 to 17. I'm a little frazzled after that. It's a field goal game again, 45 seconds to play. It's technically not over. I don't even think they need the onside. Because timeout, unless those plays take, I mean, I guess it's probably going to take over 3 seconds now. Okay, no, the game's over. Melvin Gordon up the middle. And that is the game ender. Final timeout for Arizona. And we'll give Melvin Gordon another well-earned touch. Did a decent job today as the faux starter. Didn't start, obviously, but played the whole game pretty much because Saquon checked out. And he did a pretty good job. We're knocking on the door of a touchdown. Don't think we're going to go ahead and score, though. We should be in QB kneel anyway. Final play of the game. Melvin Gordon looking for space and gets an extra yard or two. And that ends it. 20 to 17. That is our 10th win of the season. And the game ball, obviously, goes to Wyatt Anthony. We scored one touchdown offensively or defensively. We scored one touchdown, period. A big TD to Nick Duval. And yeah, Wyatt Anthony carried the team for sure. Offense, I don't know, man. Just didn't get things clicking. I think it was a pretty similar story on the other side. Very similar numbers in there. Very, very similar numbers from both teams. Both offenses just struggled a little bit today. I'll chalk it up to rust for me. And for the Cardinals, I don't even know what to say. They just, I don't know, weren't great. Kyler Murray, I thought he'd be a lot more of a problem. Rushing, Melvin Gordon, 4.2 yards per carry. Not quite the 6 that Saquon had, but a pretty good game for, not our main guy. Receiving, this is a funny stat line here. Larry Smith, 3 for 24. Odell, 3 for 42. Scaling up. And boy, does it ever. Nick Duval, 3 for 114 and a touchdown. Long of 72. Maybe the longest play of the series. Definitely possible. And then defensively, Julian Love, 10 tackles, 8 for Cooper, who also recorded 3 for loss. Had a sack in there, of course. Azeez Ojulari had a great game. I think Kayvon Thibodeau played well. No interceptions. We should have had 1 or 2, I think, for sure. Derek Cooper could have had 2 on his own. And then he also had the forced fumble, which was recovered by McKinney. Of course, no touchdowns. But a very interesting game. And that is going to put us one step closer to making the playoffs, which is obviously right where we want to be. Upgrades for Big Dexter Lawrence. Block shedding, I'd like to be in the 80s. I'm going to do run stopper. And even though that doesn't upgrade his overall, it upgrades him as a player. Getting that block shed up to 80 plus, I think, was a good idea. And then Azeez Ojulari, we're going to go speed rusher. That takes him up to a true 80, and hopefully finesse moves gets upgraded. And it does by 2. That's big. That is now, what, 84 finesse moves playing up to? Very, very nice. He's becoming a well-rounded pass rusher. Probably never going to be a game wrecker, but that's a good game. And we improved to 10-5. These have been close games, but we've come out on top. I mean, look at the bottom part of our schedule here. 26-17, we won. 28-27, we won by 1 point. Beat the 49ers, obviously, by, a little bit more. And then a 3-point victory over the Cardinals where offense really just wasn't a huge factor. Saints, Rams, could be really interesting. No star dev challenge for either Azeez Ojulari or Derek Cooper. A little bit disappointing. Saints only 3-12, but they're about the same team that we are. So just, they don't have the right playbook or playbooks in simulation. Cowboys are 11-4, Eagles 8-7. These final 2 games are going to mean everything. Jaden Rhodes' development trait is finally revealed. He has star development. He's played well, but I don't know. He's just in a tough spot where he's just a good contributor. He's a good player. I don't think he's a great player. I think Nick Duval is a great player, obviously, and I think that's been shown. So star dev is cool. It's not great. And then defensively, we still don't know Derek Cooper or Akil Edmonds. Edmonds, he's good when he sees the field. He's not really an every down player as it is. Just doesn't really have the size or the athleticism, which is, it happens. It is what it is, right? He's 5'11", playing linebacker, 86 speeds, pretty good for linebacker, right? It's not great at this point, and it's certainly not great for a DB. Block shedding is not great at 63. Coverage is only okay. He is a bit of a tweener, which we're learning. He's a good player. I think the type of player that's real good on special teams. And when you compare him to somebody like Derek Cooper, who's 6'2", 227, 92 speed at the position, it's tough to hang with. Dontrell Cobb, he's like 6'2", 240, 245 with 90 speed. That's tough to compete with. Yeah, 6'2", 245, 90 speed. It's tough to compete with when you are smaller, considerably, and you're not as good of an athlete. How are you expected to see the field? Cooper, by the way, maybe a game or 2 before we know his dev trait. These games have been good. We're starting to see some really good play from some of our players. We need to continue. We need to keep it up. But that'll do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to this Saints game and the Rams, 17-18. If we make the playoffs, of course, we'll have the playoffs before the offseason stream. But right now, I think we're in. Did we clinch? The X means we clinched, right? With that win, we are in to the playoffs, making it no matter what. Let's go. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.